Previously on 4WD Africa. The boys finished the drawers.
Freaking awesome. I love it.
Herman and Bra Willie installed the ladder and the door handle modification. Herman decided to go AWOL and do the wheel spaces on his own. And Dirk went for a test drive.
I just love this van. After a whole extra day, which we have a lot of swearing, a lot of frustration, but it's in, and we're going to actually do the first wind up now. So that's the connection there. Looks all pretty good, pretty neat. And inside here, all the cabling and everything, the control box I'm going to try and show you. It's inside there, the fair lead and everything. So yeah, it's going in now. And that's my heavy. He helped me do the install. And now we're just going to do the winding up now. So here we go. Hold thumbs. It works!
Dirk has been hard at work on the cables and connections for the battery and DC charger. He now only has one more cable to connect to finish the job.
Here we go. So that's all connected up. Let's connect up the switch panel on the other side. Rightio. I hope I made this. You're joking.
What have you done? What have you broken?
I made that cable now.
Yeah, and? Too short?
Yes.
Oh, well done. Did you measure before? No. So what's the story? Measure 3 times, cut once. And you didn't do that. You are a klutz.
I'm not happy now.
Have you learned anything from the experience? I know the feeling. Things are always just a bit too short.
There we go. All done. You turn the display on. And then you can select the modes. You can see what the state of charge is of your main battery as well as your auxiliary. You can also see how many amps are being put into your auxiliary battery via the alternator. And you can also turn it off. So yeah, there we go. Installed. And I'm happy. Alright, how's it everybody? You can see there's Conquerors standing around, and that's simply because I'm running out of time. I do not have enough time to actually take the vehicle out and go and do some quality footage in the bush somewhere where the vehicle belongs. And the reason for that is because there's an upcoming trip. But for now, let me show you what I've done and explain to you why I've done it. One of the first things you'll notice is we've gotten rid of these, I think they were 4-inch spotlights on both sides. Besides the fact that they were shot, I don't really believe in spotlights. And what we've also added is a 9,000 or 9,500 pound winch with plasma rope. If you take a look down here, we have added a skid plate, bash plate, which is quite nice and thick. I think it's 10mm thick aluminium, so that's nice and light. So as you can see on the back, there's a ladder so that we can access the roof rack. This is a front runner. It is a Slimline 2. It is the full rack with the wind deflector under there. Earlier last week I had the wheels changed over, so we've got new rubber on. We actually have the Cooper ST Max in it's actually quite a nice tire. It's a hybrid between mud terrain and all terrain, in a 285/75/16, which is roughly translates to a 33-inch. That is the National Lunar Auxiliary Distributor Board, and I've made this so that everything plugs in and out with Anderson couplers. That is my rear setup. I can tell you more about the battery and why we did the setup like this. It's all Anderson coupler connected, or Harrison coupler rather. So these things can all be disconnected, and I can actually access the battery and make sure and service and change the battery and, you know, work on the whole setup without having to, because I mean I don't have the smallest hands, so I need to be able to try and get in there. So that was the reason for that. I've also got a couple of nice extra LED points, and then I have it's not a pure sine wave, it's a modified sine wave, but I think it's going to do the job just fine. 500 watt, and I think that, well, this is going to help me a lot to charge all my camera and drone batteries. So now we have to get packing, believe it or not. We have a trip coming up. Then I will give you the verdict on all of these mods and which mods were worth it, because some mods are really just not worth the money and the effort. So that's it. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you liked it, subscribe somewhere down there and give us a thumbs up. Cheers for now.